The smoke above the river tonight, drifting slow beneath the moon, like old memories returning to a familiar tune. The water carries reflections of bridges, lights, and years, of every dream I ever buried, and every conquered fear. I've watched the current moving, never asking where it goes, and somehow in that silence I found answers nobody knows. Keeps on flowing, no matter what we lose, and life keeps moving forward, no matter what we choose. There's smoke above the river, shadows on the shore. The man I was keeps fading, like footprints evermore. The night tells old stories, the water there's smoke above the river, and things only rivers know. I remember chasing certainty like it was something I could hold, but certainty is a stranger to the young and to the old. The years taught me a softer lesson, one I couldn't understand. You don't control the water, you simply learn to stand. Now, every scar feels lighter, every burden less defined, because peace is not forgetting, leaving weight behind. The moon hangs over black water like a lantern in the sky, reminding every traveler, not every question smoke above the river, and shadows on the shore. The man I was keeps fading, like footprints evermore. The night tells old things only rivers know. Some people spend their whole lives trying to outrun the past, only to discover healing comes when you stop running at last. And maybe wisdom isn't found in winning every fight. Maybe wisdom is learning how to sleep through the night. There's smoke above the river and shadows on the shore. The man I was keeps fading like footprints evermore. The night tells those stories, the water sings them low. There's smoke above the river and things only rivers know. Every mile I've traveled, every seed I've sown, brought me to this riverbank to finally call it home. The smoke above the river, the smoke above the river. There's smoke above the river tonight. There's smoke above the river tonight, drifting slow beneath the moon, like old memories returning to a familiar tune. The water carries reflections of bridges, lights, and years, of every dream I ever buried and every conquered fear. I've watched the current moving, never asking where it goes. There's a room above the bar downtown where the ceiling knows my name. A single lamp beside the window and a view of the pouring rain. I've spent 1,000 nights up here listening to the city breathe, watching taxis cross the avenue like ghosts that never leave. The walls remember every season, every dream that came and went, every promise I believed in, and every dollar that I spent. The older I get, the less I need. The quieter the world becomes when you stop chasing speed. In the room above the bar, I learned how to be alone, not lonely, just comfortable. Inside a life I've grown, the city keeps on talking, but I no longer need its charm. I found everything I needed in the room above the bar. There was was a time I feared the silence, like it had something to prove. Always searching for distractions, always needing something new. But the years have a way of teaching what ambition cannot see. The strongest kind of freedom is becoming who you'll be. Now the rain sounds like a melody, and the darkness feels like home, because peace arrives the moment you stop running from your own. The moon hangs over a rooftop, silver on the aging stone, and every light below reminds me how far I've come alone. In the room above the bar, I learned how to be alone, not lonely, just comfortable, inside a life I've grown. The city keeps on talking, but I no longer need its charm. I found everything I needed in the room above the bar. Spend their whole lives trying to impress the crowd, building castles made of echoes, speaking far too loud. But peace never knocked on my door until I learned this part. The world gets quieter when you finally hear your heart. The bar, I learned how to be alone, not lonely, just comfortable, inside a life I've grown. The city keeps on talking, but I no longer need its charm. I found everything I needed in the room above the bar. When the final evening comes, in the last whiskey jar, I'll leave a light behind the window, in the room above the bar. The city glows below, the glass sits half full, and somewhere in the silence, a man finally rests. Everybody's moving faster, chasing something they can't name, scrolling through another lifetime, trying to outrun the rain. The city's brighter than it used to be, but somehow feels less warm. Too many voices talking loudly, not enough weather in the storm. I sit beneath a fading streetlight, watching strangers pass me by, wondering if they ever notice the stars beyond the sky. Maybe I'm from a different chapter, maybe that's alright. Some things are worth preserving in a world obsessed with light. I'm an old soul in a new world, trying to keep my footing straight, holding on to simple truths before they disappear too late. I still believe in loyalty and earning what you own. I'm an old soul in a new world, walking roads alone. I still enjoy the sound of silence more than crowded company. A cup of coffee by the window and a little honesty. I've learned that peace is expensive, but worth every cent you spend. And the older that I get, the more I value genuine friends. The world keeps changing every season, but some things never should. Like keeping your word when it's difficult and doing what you said you would. The moon reflects on wet pavement like it did when I was young, reminding me that wisdom grows long after songs are sung. I'm an old soul in a new world, trying to keep my footing straight, holding on to simple truths before they disappear too late. I still believe in loyalty, earning what you own. I'm an old soul in a new world, walking roads alone. All the way through. Not everything old is broken, not everything new is gold. Some lessons survive generations because they're worth being told. Holding on to simple truths before they disappear too late. lose their glow, I'll still be carrying those old truths wherever I may go. The city keeps changing, the years keep turning, but some souls remain timeless. There's a bottle by the window, and a storm rolling through town. The bartender is stacking chairs as the night is winding down. I've been sitting in this corner long enough to know the view. Every crack along the counter, every shadow passing through. The jukebox hums a lonely melody, like it remembers me, playing songs from years ago about who I used to be. Some people leave with memories, some leave with regret. I leave with lessons written in every cigarette. The whiskey knows my name, it remembers where I've been, the nights I fought my battles and the wars I didn't win. It knows every promise broken, every dream that changed its aim. Long before the world remembered, the whiskey knew my name. I once believed forever was a place you could arrive, but forever is a moving train that rarely stays alive. I've loved and I've lost, I've watched good people disappear, and I've learned that every ending leaves a reason to persevere. Now I wear my history lightly, like an old but trusted coat, no longer trying to outrun every memory I wrote. The rain taps on the rooftop like fingers keeping time, and every drop reminds me I've knows my name. It remembers where I've been, the nights I fought my battles, and the wars I didn't win. It knows every promise broken, every dream that changed its aim. Long before the world remembered, the whiskey knew my name. For answers, or to drown what's in my head. I come here for perspective and the roads I've already tread. Because healing isn't forgetting, and peace ain't running away. It's sitting with your old ghosts until they have nothing left to say. Whiskey knows my name. It remembers where I've been, the nights I fought my battles, and the wars I didn't win. It knows every promise broken, every dream that changed its aim. Long before the world remembered, whiskey knew my name. When they close this old bar down and the city rearranges, the whiskey will still know the man who survived all of the changes. The bottle stands empty, the storm moves on, still knows my name. I caught my reflection in a window on a street I used to know, and for a moment I remembered a man from long ago. He walked a little faster, carried more doubt than pride, always searching for direction with a storm he couldn't hide. He thought every door was final, every heartbreak meant the end, never knowing all those broken roads would become his closest friends. The years don't move in circles, they move like rivers to the sea. And somewhere along the current, life keeps changing who we see. There's 1,000 miles between who I was and the man I am tonight. 1,000 lessons in the darkness, 1,000 reasons I survived. Every scar became a compass, every loss became a guide. There's 1,000 miles between who I was, and I'm grateful for the ride. I've stood in rooms full of strangers and felt completely alone. I've sat beside an empty window and somehow felt at home. I've learned that peace isn't found in applause or validation. It's built one quiet evening beyond expectation. The city keeps rewriting itself, but some truths remain the same. Character is forged in silence, not in fortune or fame. The moon still hangs above me like it did in younger years. Only now between who I was and the man I am tonight. 1,000 lessons in the darkness, 1,000 reasons I survived. Every scar became a compass, every loss became a guide. There's 1,000 miles between who I was, and I'm grateful for the ride. To leave beside the road. Some burdens were never mine, some battles weren't my war, and letting go created space for something better than before. There's 1,000 miles between who I was and the man I am tonight. 1,000 lessons in the darkness, 1,000 reasons I survived. Every scar became a compass, every loss became a guide. There's 1,000 miles between who I was, and I'm grateful for the ride. Every storm that tried to break me, every tear I couldn't hide, built a road beneath my footsteps and carried me through the night. There's 1,000 miles between who I was and the man beneath these skies, and every mile was worth the journey, every low and every rise. The city keeps moving, the river keeps flowing, and somewhere behind me, a younger man finally smiles. There's a man at the corner table, staring into his coffee cup. He wears a smile when people ask, but never opens up. You can see it in his eyes, the miles he's traveled through, the kind of pain that teaches things no classroom ever knew. He's paid bills nobody noticed, fought battles no one saw, kept standing through the hardest years without applause at all. Some stories stay unspoken, some wounds stay out of sight. Some men learn how to carry them through every sleepless night. Here's to the men who never talk about it, the ones who keep moving on, the ones who hold the weight in silence long after the strength is gone. They don't ask for recognition, they don't need the world to see. Here's to the men who never talk about it, they're stronger than they'll ever be. Father working overtime, trying to keep the lights alive, never speaking of the pressure, just doing what it takes to survive. I know a man who lost everything and built it all again, without posting every struggle or explaining where he'd been. The world often overlooks them because they never make a scene, but they're the reason families stand when times get hard and mean. The rain falls on every rooftop without choosing where to land, and life tests every soul it finds in ways we don't always understand. Here's to the men who never talk about it, the ones who keep moving on, the ones who hold the weight in silence long after the strength is gone. They don't ask for recognition, they don't need the world to see. Here's to the men who never talk about it, they're stronger than they'll ever be. Never speaks, maybe courage is getting up every day for weeks and weeks. Maybe strength is showing kindness when the world has not been fair. Maybe strength is carrying burdens without asking others to care. silence long after the strength is gone. They don't ask for recognition, they don't need the world to see. Here's to the men who never talk about it. They're stronger than they'll ever be. And when the years have all passed by and the stories finally cease, may they find the rest they earned and a little well-deserved peace. The coffee grows cold, the city moves on, and the strongest men say nothing at all. When the city falls asleep and the neon starts to fade, I walk the streets I've always known through the choices that I've made. The night remembers every promise, every dream I couldn't save, every road that led me nowhere, every lesson that it gave. I used to fear the sound of silence, now it feels like coming home. The older that I grow, the less I need to be known. The rain keeps writing stories across the glass and stone. And every drop reminds me some roads are walked alone. When the city falls asleep and the world forgets my name, I still carry the fire, I still carry the flame. No applause waiting for me, no spotlight left to claim, just another quiet victory when the city falls asleep. People chase attention like sailors chasing the tide, building castles out of echoes with nothing strong inside. But time has its own language, and truth arrives with age. You learn who you really are when nobody shares the stage. The sidewalks, silver on the pouring rain, and somewhere in the distance a saxophone calls my name. The darkness isn't empty, it's full of things we hide, the fears we never mention, the strength we keep inside. When the city falls asleep waiting for me. No spotlight left to claim, just another quiet victory. When the city falls asleep. Stop waiting to belong. The answers weren't in other people, they were with me all along. Every scar became a teacher, every loss became a guide, and every storm I survived left a stronger man inside. My name, I still carry the fire, I still carry the flame. No applause waiting for me, no spotlight left to claim, just another quiet victory. When the city falls asleep, and if tomorrow never notices the battles that I keep, it won't matter in the end. When the city falls asleep. The city falls asleep, but the fire remains. I've seen men break beneath pressure, and I've seen men bend like trees, holding steady through the chaos, while fighting silent enemies. The world only sees the outcome, the victory at the end, but never all the sleepless nights or the strength it takes to mend. There are battles fought in silence that no camera ever finds, and the strongest men among us carry them inside their minds. The storm don't care who you are or what you've overcome. It only asks one question: will you stay or will you run? Here's to the men who walk through storms, who keep on moving when every reason says goodbye. No applause upon the horizon, no reward when the night grows long. Here's to the men who walk through storms and somehow keep moving on. I knew a man who lost his fortune and built it back again. Not because he loved the money, but because he loved the man within. I knew another who buried heartbreak beneath 1,000 miles of road, learning that pain grows lighter when you stop carrying the load. Life has a way of testing every promise that we make, and character is what remains after everything can break. The rain keeps falling equally across every roof in town, teaching us that strength is found in getting back up from the ground. Here's to the men who walk through storms with lightning in their eyes, the ones who keep on moving when every reason says goodbye. No applause upon the horizon, no reward when the night grows long. Here's to the men who walk through storms and somehow keep moving on. Isn't fearless, maybe courage shakes sometimes. Maybe courage is still walking when the road becomes a climb. Maybe strength isn't power or a title to perform. Maybe strength is simply becoming the man who survived the storm. To the men who walk through storms with lightning in their eyes, the ones who keep on moving when every reason says goodbye. No applause upon the horizon, no reward when the night grows long. Here's to the men who walk through storms and somehow keep moving on. And when the clouds finally part and the morning sky is born, may they remember who they became by walking through the storm. By walking through the storm. Moves away, the road stretches on, and the men who walk through storms keep walking. like a suitcase made of stone, dragging old conversations down roads I walked alone. Every broken expectation, every goodbye that went wrong, every shadow from the past I kept carrying along. But time has a quiet wisdom that arrives without a sound, teaching you that some burdens were never meant to be bound. The older I get, the clearer it seems. Some things belong to yesterday, and some belong to dreams. The lighter I travel, the farther I go, the less I need to carry, the more I seem to know. I let go of old resentments and the weight of who I was. The lighter I travel, the freer I become. I don't need every answer or every score settled straight. Some battles are won by walking away and leaving room for fate. The city still hums its stories, the rain still paints the streets, but they don't pull me backward like they did in younger weeks. Now I keep only what matters, a few names, a few truths, and the lessons that survived the recklessness of youth. The moonlight on the river looks softer than before. Maybe peace arrives the moment you stop keeping score. The lighter I travel, the farther I go, the less I need to carry, the more I seem to know. I let go of old resentments and the weight of who I was. The lighter I travel, the freer I become. I spent years building armor for battles long gone by, not realizing some defenses were keeping out the sky. And when I finally dropped them, one piece at a time, I discovered peace was waiting on the other side. The more I seem to know. come. And when my road grows shorter and the evening sun hangs low, I smile at all I left behind and keep moving slow. Stretches onward, the baggage grows smaller, and the night feels lighter. I walked through storms for so long, I stopped looking for the sun. Learned to keep my head down low and finish what I'd begun. The city always had opinions about the choices that I made, but the rain never asked questions, it simply fell the same. On the rich and on the broken, on the winners and the lost, on every soul still carrying the weight of what it cost. Some nights I stood alone with nowhere left to go, and the rain became the only thing that seemed to understand my soul. The rain never judged me, never cared about my past, never asked me where I failed or why some things didn't last. It washed the dust from old wounds and cooled the flames inside of me. The rain never judged me, it just let me be. I remember all the hard years, the apartments and the borrowed time, the jobs that paid the rent but never paid the peace of mind. I remember losing people I thought would always stay, watching entire chapters quietly fade away. Yet somehow every heartbreak left a lesson in disguise, and every storm I survived opened wiser eyes. The moon hangs over Main Street, reflecting on the blacktop glow, like a silent reminder of everything I know. The rain never judged me, never cared about my past, never asked me where I failed or why some things cool the flames inside of me. The rain never judged me, it just let me be. Why I still walk when the clouds begin to form, because peace isn't avoiding weather, it's learning to live through storms. And maybe healing isn't fixing everything life took away. Maybe healing is finding calm in the middle of the gray. Never asked me where I failed, or why some things didn't last. It washed the dust from old wounds and cooled the flames inside of me. The rain never judged me, it just let me be. And when the final storm arrives and the night grows wild and deep, I know the rain will find me and quietly keep me company. The city keeps talking, the rain keeps falling, and neither one needs an explanation.